club championship. The Catalina Wine Mixer, the Bassmaster Classic is what we work for all year. Yes! Oh, God, what a stud. Yes! Oh!
It is spectacle in all of sport fishing, the Super Bowl of bass fishing.
Yes! Oh!
This is life on the cut line.
Yep, day one at the St. Johns River, and we fished a good little while this morning, looked around, looked for a shad spawn, and now we're up on the bank looking for some on the bed. And the water's low, but seen a couple, not a whole bunch, but we're gonna keep looking and see if it's worth doing this or not. And if not, then tomorrow we're gonna have to figure out how to catch some just fishing. Definitely thought that was going to be bigger than that, but it is a nice one. A swimming jig and some lily pads. Yes. Already better than Airstream. Daddy likes it.
Yeah.
I have 3 on a swimming jig, on a brim cutter swimming jig, and 2 on a dipper. Yep, and
3 bites on buzzbait. That's what it is.
yeah. Literally just swam out of the bed and just pulled back in out of the water. That's how shallow it is. There's still some spawning on these pads, boy. Look, because it's liable to be really good up there. Really? Up the river? Did you catch anything?
All right, day 2 of our final day of practice here at St. Johns River. You know, there's a few things in play. You can go to Rodman, you can stay here on St. Johns, and St. Johns River itself is just huge and expansive, and 2 days of practice to cover everything is really a bear. Typically, I like to go to Rodman at least one day, but yesterday afternoon I saw a few on the bed. Fishing has kind of been tough. I mean, you can get some bites, but we really haven't got anything dialed in. And today I elected to just go ahead and stay here on the river. Cook went over there this morning to Rodman, but I feel like if you try to do too much in these events that you don't have much practice, you're really, you know, shooting yourself in the foot. I think if I can go catch some off bed, get my day started, and use the rest of that day as a practice day, I will accomplish a lot more than if I had fishing Rodman and the river and I had to do some locking and all that. So we're gonna hang tight here on this river. Historically, every event we've ever fished here has been one on the river. That's another reason why I'm staying today. But if Cook calls me and says they're laying everywhere, we will pull out and go join him. But we're gonna bounce around. We're up here on the upper end of the river right now. The water's a lot cooler in this creek that I started in this morning. I'm curious to know if it's cooler in all these canals and creeks up here, because if it is, I think there should be a lot more on bed on this end. I was on the south end yesterday around those springs and Astor area, and today we're gonna look at this and see if we can kind of put a game plan together for tomorrow. He comes out there and has it, and he goes and opens his mouth, and I pull it out of his mouth. I'd like to know if it was on bed. So I've had 1, 2, 3 bites, and I fished 2 canals. Ooh, another one. Another one was after it right there. Oh, got another one. They're loaded in this one canal for some reason. I've had 6 bites on a swing jig. One of them was a 5-pounder, I shook it all. In the canals, yeah. There's some pads in them. You really can't see. I mean, I can see in this one pretty good, but there's no fish in it, but I haven't had any bites in this one. It's weird, it's like, and it's kind of like the deal down there at Astor. Like, they were loaded in that one canal, and then the one above it and below it didn't have many in it. See that dark thing? Yeah, that's her. God, she is a big one. See her? And she is freaking big. Yeah, when the tide's up. It's a dang 7 or 8 pounder. Daddy like. Just wish I was a better boat number, but beggars can't be choosers. That gator right there. Ooh, there's another nice one right here. Look at that, look at this one right here. See the little male up there, shallow. He's in the shade now. Okay, there's the male, just swam back up there. She's sitting just this side of the bed. And this is a different one. This ain't the first one. She's facing us. Now she's laying sideways right in between us and the bed. You see her? Yeah. Now she's kind of nosing up there. island out of another canal. That's kind of where we live today, looking for some on bed. And I think we found enough to catch them one day. And then that swim jig deal, I still think I'm fishing for spawning fish whenever I'm doing that through these pads and all, and the mouths of these canals, and kind of the travel corridors going and coming from these canals. That's where I've been getting my bites on the swim jig. So hopefully it's a good 1-2 punch. I really need a good tournament to get the train back on the track. That last event down in Florida was not what we want. So at least we have something to go on this week. We don't have 2 days to burn in between looking at them the last day and the Derby. So the ones I'm going to start on, I saw today, and if they're there, then we'll be sitting pretty good, I feel like. You just never can tell this time of year when the water's so warm. They get up there and they'll leave very quickly. So Cook saw a few females yesterday that weren't there today, so hopefully mine will stay at least one more day. There's a lot of pads in there now.
Oh, really?
It ain't nothing but pads.
Really?
No.
Nice. Is this your green dot?
Yeah, that's a pair.
One right there, one right there, one right there, one right there. There's a female right here that I didn't see the other day. Or maybe right here. I think it might be this one. Female right here. That's about all I had down there. That's the only one you marked in there? That's a pair?
Yeah, that's a pair.
How big's the female?
5 something.
Are you waiting for something to happen, Tristan?
No, I'm messing with stuff on here.
Hey, Tim.
22, 14,
Oh, I'm ready as you are.
23 pounds.
I'll be down there. What time will it take? About 7? I'll be down there about 6 o'clock or so.
What about here before? All right, day one here at St. John's. We're boat number 18. We got a good place to start. Hopefully we can get there first and get them in the boat. Got a couple big ones on bid, a couple nice ones on bid. We're gonna plink around with that and then pick up a swim jig and go to swim jigging and flipping some pads, and hopefully we can catch us a big bag today and see where it lands us. Hopefully somewhere up there around the top, and we can make this thing happen.
All right, here we are, day one, St. John's River. To our surprise, they're still a little bit behind here, a little bit further behind Harris Chain. There's some spawning still, so we got a couple to start on. We're boat 83. Wish we'd had last week's boat number this week, but can't control that, so we're gonna go try to start there and just kind of feel out where we get to start. So the only thing about this time of year is they come and go really quickly. So it's not a given if you get to start where you want to get to start, but we marked a bunch, so hopefully we'll get to land on 5 of the right ones and have a good start for this one.
The Maxim Tire Bassmaster back here at the St. John's River. So happy to be back here with this incredible fishing. We're going to go 7 a.m. this morning. Spend 15 minutes from Delta outside.
Classic qualifier from Del Rio, Texas, Ray Hampton Jr.
in here. I'm gonna leave that one open so I'll know when it's full. So now, if everything goes accordingly, we'll catch that female. These are actually a lot bigger than I thought they were back there. Still high. Got a limit. In straight salvage mode. Haha. We strike again. Oh, dude, you gotta be kidding me, man. What a waste of time. How'd that even happen? How did that even happen? My gosh. I mean, I guess it's pretty par for the course.
Yes, sir. Take a picture of that. Hold on. Let me get to the camera. That's number 5. Number 5. That'll help. That'll help.
Long, just skinny.
It's long. That's it. Uh-huh. Yes. You're good. Out of the way.
Yes.
32.
But you got 10 something?
I honestly don't know. I think I got 9 pounds.
Yeah.
There's so much extracurricular stuff that went on today.
Yeah.
Okay.
You like day 2 better anyway.
Motor at like 1 o'clock. And I had 2 bass, so I went and plucked 3 off the bed real quick and then came back.
Hey Drew, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
Drew's got him.
It's kind of backwards from normal, isn't it?
How we doing, man?
Not that great, but for the 3 hours that we got to fish today, I guess we'll take it.
All right, we'll go ahead and get you started. Got a long day tomorrow. 10 pounds, 14 ounces. You want to hold a couple up?
No.
He's good. We'll see you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Give Drew Cook a big round of applause. Look forward to seeing you over the rest of the weekend. Give out a big round of applause From Panama City, Florida, come on up. Two-time Elite Series winner, Drew Benton. Over $1 million in career earnings. That's cool. Got himself a big sack of fish here today.
I don't know if it's big for this place or not, though.
It's big. 17 pounds and 1 ounce. Gonna be inside the top 20. 18th place. All right, I like it. I know this is your game right here, man. You love this kind of fishing.
Yeah, I love Florida. We're just here a little bit late, and I went looking for them today, and they were all gone. They all left the house today, so I had to go scramble to catch that. So tomorrow we're just going to go fishing and see what happens.
All right, we look forward to it. Give Drew a big round of applause. Always solid.
What?
Hanging in there like the rest.
Trying to survive.
We'll be there. Come on, Ben, stay over here, Bubba. You gonna ride with Daddy?
Go, Daddy.
You wanna ride with Daddy and Uncle Tristan? Okay, stay over here.
What's up, little dude?
You say, hey, Mr. Drew?
You got something to drink?
Yeah.
I'm thirsty. I sure am thirsty.
What's in there? You got some good cold water?
Yeah, I was going to fish that stretch shoes on. Well, that area. But then you said you didn't have it. Do that swim, so I went to Dunn's.
Stay over here, Bubba.
Drinking. Went to where I shook a good one off. And there was like a little patch of pads and pontoon boat. Yesterday the pontoon boat wasn't there. And I fished the patch of pads, nothing. That sucker had done pulled up on the bed.
Really?
Right there. So I went on past it, and I caught like 3 3/4 on some jig. And I was coming back, and I power pulled down, and I'm flipping my junk up there. Here comes that pontoon boat. Park there. And I told my marshal, I said, I bet you this is that pontoon boat they're gonna park. So I'm like getting as many pitches as I can because they're idling down now.
Yeah.
And I'm pitching and pitching and pitching. And they get, I don't know, they're probably from here to that silver truck.
How's that set, Bubba?
And I'm like I'm shaking my junk in there. And they said, we live here, we're coming in there. And I was like, I don't have no problem with that, come on. And he says, you better not have a problem with it. And I said, excuse me? And then we jarred back and forth a little bit. And the old lady started talking. And I was like, y'all must be from up north. That explains a lot. You're rude. I'm like, how am I rude? I'm power pole down here fishing. And I said, I ain't got no problem with you coming to your dock. Your guy's the one that was like, better not have a problem with this. Well, I guess we'll...
You wanna go play in the Yamaha trailer?
I'll give you the keys to it.
I bet he's got some good tools in here.
Bunch of hammers. Everything's a hammer.
You can't fix it with a hammer. You can't fix it.
Fingers are black.
They're already black. You got good pressure? Yep. Yep. That hub's not hot. That's right.
Make him shine, brother. Make him shine.
All right. Well, y'all pull some heroics out.
I need me a Drew Cook big luck charm right now.
That's
I
right.
got it sitting on a file.
Good. Shake it a little bit more to the left.
Can't. There's a dot there.
All right. Then I meant the right. My left. Your right.
All right. All right, brother. We'll see you, man. I'll see you in the morning.
All right. Man.
It ain't never, I know. That's the reason why I said I don't see it happening. But I went in Glen the last afternoon and I saw 2 females and that's it.
Yeah.
Like it would have to like be something crazy happen.
They call me the magic man, got a trick up my sleeve. Always pulling the upper hand, I win and repeat. My method is so advanced, like a supercomputer.
All right, day number 2 here at the St. John's. You know, per usual, dug ourselves a little hole yesterday, had some
had some issues, didn't get a whole lot of fishing time, but we're in like 70 something place, maybe even close to 80, 77 or something like that. So we got a big mountain to climb.
All right, here we are, day 2, St. John's River. Had 17-1 yesterday. Not a banner day, but we didn't lose it on the first day. Noticed yesterday, I started in some areas with some females and they were just vacant. I don't know, the water must be just so warm, they can get up there, do their thing, and get gone. So we're gonna change it up today. We're gonna start on a shad spawn. I don't really have anything big to start on the bed.
Bounce back and forth between fishing and looking, and hopefully we can run across a couple of them, nice ones, and get them in the boat and get inside that cut.
And then we're just gonna see how the day treats us and just make adjustments from there.
Breathing and let it go. Break through the physical, this is the pinnacle. We going over the top. Going over the top. Going over the top. Over the top. This is the pinnacle. We going over the top. I can do anything. I can do anything. I can do anything. I can do anything. We going over the top. Believe it or not, I make it look easy when I'm taking the shot. Precision is critical. Breathing and let it go. Break through the physical. This is the pinnacle. We going over the top.
No. Sorry. Yeah. Oh man.
gonna get the same weather tomorrow. Mark Menendez, look at, he's gonna bring us a big bag tomorrow. Panama City, Florida's Drew Benton, come on up. Has 2 Elite Series win, including one last year on Lake Murray. That was a fun week.
Yeah, things were going a lot better then than they have been these last few weeks. But the thing about fishing is it always turns around.
He had 11 pounds, 4 ounces today. Added to yesterday's weight, 28.5. You're sitting inside the top 10 in 9th place.
Yeah, sometimes you just don't catch those breaks. I had a great big one on that would have made that bag a lot more respectable. Got off right at the boat, so hopefully we can just stuff through it and come in with a big bag tomorrow and make a move.
I like it. Good job, Drew. We're going to sweat this weekend. Give it up for Jordan Lee. All right, here comes another amazing angler. Come on up, Drew Cook. He's got some friends with him, of course, representing Team AFCO. Always good to have them on board. I love their stuff, especially in this hot weather, but it's good in cold weather, too.
That's right.
All right, 10 pounds, 14 ounces on day number 1. Day number 2, 12 pounds and 8 ounces. 2-day total of 23.6.
Shorty, what you want? I got what you need. Shorty, what you want? I got what you need. Shorty, what you want? I got what you need. I'm all the way up.
All right. Nicely done. Got him trained already. This is the best part of life right here, isn't it?
Oh yeah, after a week like I've had, or 2 days I've had, this is all that matters. You know, thought I was gonna have a really good tournament. You know, found some on bid, some big ones on bid. Yesterday couldn't really get to them, and today found one. It's close to 8 pounds, and spent over 2 hours on her and couldn't get her to bite, and then had to kind of just scratch and claw and save some points for trying to make the classic, but. We've been in a little slump, but we're gonna get out of it. And just my dad's finally here. This is the first tournament he's been to since his stroke last year at Murray. And my wife and mother-in-law and a bunch of friends and family drove over, so can't complain.
I think you got some good luck coming your way too. You got some good luck right there in your hands. We'll see you. Give it up for Drew Cook. 12 pounds, 13 ounces on day number 1. I need 14 even.
Real fast.
Which one? Real fast? Is that the one you like?
You like T-Rexy?
T-Rex? Oh, that's on your shirt.
Yeah,
too,
it's on your
isn't
shirt.
it? Yeah.
Finley Cook,
I didn't do anything.
you're laughing.
That's his name is. His name is Finley Cook. I can't fault her for that. His name is Finley Cook.
Hey, will you hold it?
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, really? I didn't hear one.
Gonna do a little interview? Hey, you gonna talk? Look at Tristan. All right, here we are, day 3, sitting in 37th. Really don't have very far to fall, so we're gonna roll the dice a little bit today and see if we can find a couple on the nest. If we can catch a couple big ones, get off to a fast start, throw a swim jig the rest of the day, maybe we can make a little bit of a comeback. That's our goal today. See if we can get as many of those points back as we can and just roll with it.
This is the Maxim Tire Bassmaster Elite at the St. Johns River, and we are starting in 5, 4, 3,
2, 1.
Freaking, look how good he choked that thing. Get rid of that too. I mean, to get rid of that one something. I don't think it's gonna help me. Ain't no way. Nice job. Is it Bo? Hey, can you say hey? Can you say hey? Say, I just woke up, guys. Hey, Mama. I want Mama.
Drew, how are we feeling this morning?
Oh, just good. Gonna get to go fish for fun today. We figured a little something out the last couple days, and we're gonna roll with it and see if we can just catch a big bag and move up. That's all you can ask for. We ain't got much further we can fall, so that's the game plan today. Is just get after it and see what we can come in with.
What have you found that's got you where you are right now?
I think there's some areas that the fish are still spawning in that you can't see in, and I'm fishing in those areas, and I'm throwing a moving bait, so I'm covering a lot of water, and I think that's the name of the game is showing as many of these big fish your bait as you can and playing the odds. And yesterday I got 3 of those big bites late in the day doing that, so doing it 2 hours, I feel confident if we do it 7 or 8 hours today, we'll run into a lot more than 3. So if that works out, then we'll definitely move up some little bit anyway.
Gotcha. Last question. For you to move up the leaderboard, get yourself in better contention, points, and possibly, who knows, what do you think you have to do? What kind of weight are we looking at?
I mean, anything over 20 pounds is going to move you up. Really, anything over 15, I think, will move you up because it's getting tougher and tougher on some of these guys. You've seen the weights go down. But anything over 20, 25 is really going to move you up substantially. So I'm thinking, that's very possible with the program that we're on.
Drew Benton, this is your state, and you are in the mix. You just have a bit of a mountain to climb in front of you. How you feeling this morning?
Man, I'm just excited to be here and be fishing on Sunday for my first time this year, and we're a little bit back, but we get to go fun fishing today and fish free and see if we can bring in 5 and make a climb.
You said on stage yesterday that the last few weeks you kind of have been dealing with a lot of stuff and you're actually back to having fun. How did you make that switch?
You know, just getting some bites and then landing them. I had some big fish come off this week, and it starts to play with your mind and think things aren't going my way. And today or yesterday, everything kind of went my way, and it started to have fun again. And we're just gonna keep rolling with that.
Going to our next event, which just happens to be a body of water. You've done very well, and how you feel about that?
Man, I'm just excited to get back there. It's just a great fishery. They live there, and you're gonna get a lot of bites, and it's gonna be a slugfest, and I love those type derbies. They're hard to win, obviously, because everybody catches them, but they're fun to fish.
Wish you luck, Drew Benton, going out in just a few minutes' time.
Come here. Come your mouth. Yes, sir. What I got here? Two and a half pounder. Yes, sir. That's how I like them. Yeah. Let me get rid of that. So, I'm swim jigging in these canals, and I'm fishing for fish that are done spawning. Some are still spawning in these pads and whatnot, but the tide's getting low, and I actually saw one up there on the seawall up shallow, and spun around and caught it. And when I'm sight fishing, I'm throwing this Norie's front flapper. It's a great imitator for bluegill. It could be a crawfish. It's one of those creature baits that swims really well. You can shake it around. It's real intrusive to a spawning fish, and holds a big Gamakatsu flipping hook like I like to fish with. And just the perfect recipe for whenever I find one on the bed. 6 3/4 and caught the male. So we're around them. We're working on a decent little limit right now. I think this is the little one. He does cull that one for sure. I'm in here fishing these canals, and anytime you see one on bed in these darker water places, it's a bonus. And it just happened to, the sun was shining just at the right moment. We were coming by a seawall, and I saw a tail swim off, and turned around, pitched in there, and they were ready to go. Caught one, I think it's probably 6 1/2, 6 3/4, and caught the male off there. That was, that's
a really big bonus because today I just have not got as many swim jig bites as I thought I would, but we still haven't made it to the best part of the day. I feel like for me, when the water's coming in and it's up a little bit, and they can get back, you know, on the bank, that's when I've been getting my bigger bites on the swim jig. And I've been doing it on the way back in from about 1:30 to 3 o'clock, and the tide's gonna be an hour later, so that last hour is gonna be real critical for me. I just lost a big one on a swim jig. It bit me in the very center of the pads and got me wrapped around some, and I couldn't do nothing with it. But that's just the risk you take fishing the way we are.
He is a 7-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. He's a former FLW Tour Rookie of the Year, a former FLW Tour winner. He is a former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year, a 2-time Elite Series champion from Panama City Beach, Florida, Drew Benton. 49 pounds and 3 ounces. Looks like a good day today. Oh boy, needs a big day, needs 24.11 to take the lead. 5 fish here today. 21 pounds, 8 ounces. He moves into second place, just 3 pounds, 3 ounces short of the overall lead with 70 pounds, 11 ounces. Another great payday for Florida's Drew Benton, digging deep in that Crush City weigh-in bag. Florida, let me hear ya. $70 pounds, 11 ounces, sitting in second place. Going to weigh that one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass of the day. 6 pounds, 14 ounces. So you take that over, and as you said on the dock this morning, it's a big finish and a needed finish to turn things around for you.
Yeah, it wasn't the best start to the season for me. Had some rough, just stuff happen, and I wasn't really having a good time. We talked about it this morning on stage, or this morning on the dock, and then yesterday things started to click, and I started having fun again. And that's what it takes. This is a fun sport, but it can get in your head and make you rethink things a lot. I have to thank this whole crowd for showing up. This place always shows out. It's always a fun time here. It's kind of a ritual. We come and stay with the Princes, and it's like a big family ordeal when we come here to Palatka, and we just love it. So, you know, it didn't work out the first couple of days, but got stronger as the event went on. I can't complain.
How did you get stronger? Did you change, or did the bite just come to you?
You know, fishing, the fish will always tell you what to do, and I just kept ignoring it. I wanted to sight fish, I kept ignoring it. Then yesterday, I got a big bite, swimming a jig. I'm swimming a no-jack, dirty jigs up in the pads, up in the canals, and I'm actually catching spawning fish, and whenever I would actually see one, I would stop and fish it with the new Nano Alpha Gamakatsu hook, a Norris front flapper, but that no-jack swim jig was the deal. I could burn it and cover a bunch of water. I was getting a lot of big bites. I got 2 that I left swimming today that kind of hurt a little bit, but, you know, it's a high-risk, high-reward way of fishing. It's my way to fish in Florida.
Well, a great finish, and we're heading to a body of water that you just happen to be the defending champion, so it's working out pretty good for you.
Yeah, I'm excited to get back. You know, this is a great fishery. Lake Murray's an awesome fishery, too, and I can't wait to get there.
Looking forward to seeing you there.
All right, guys, wrapping up the St. John's River here. Me and Benton kind of both had the same approach. He did a little bit better than I did, though. All the fish that were on bed, a Norris front flapper, and green pumpkin and watermelon and green pumpkin. Dirty jig, swim jig, 3/8 ounce, best color ever, with an array of different colors. Just searching around, trying to get a couple bites. We nicked in a white swim jig as well, but mostly that one. And then a wacky rigged Gila stick, Spro black and blue, and I was also fishing this on a Texas rig, flipping it to pads. But I was throwing that one on a 753 Dobbins Ecstasy with 16-pound Sunline Overwatch and a 14-pound Sniper Leader. 60-pound braid on my swim jig on a Dobbins Champion HP 744 split handle rod. I love that rod for throwing a swim jig on. And then of course my bed fishing rod, 744 Champion HP, 22-pound Sunline shooter, 4-aught Gamakatsu, G-Finesse heavy cover, 1/4 ounce weight peg. That was the business. So make sure you check all this out at baitworks.com.